one I do feel passionate about and did play is our next game, the Ticket Smarter Birmingham Bowl between Coastal Carolina and East Carolina. This game's at 6:45 Eastern on ESPN, December 27th. East Carolina is an 8-point favorite, over under 62. I love this over. The only thing, and I played it a little better number. I still like it 62. I think both teams are going to get into the 30s here. You have Grayson McCall who's playing, which signals that, even with the coaching change, Jamie Chadwell leaving, that they care. I mean, Grayson McCall's going to play. I don't know why, but he wants to finish what he started. And on the other side, East Carolina's defense. And by the way, McCall, who didn't look great in the Sun Belt Championship, come back from injury, gets a month to continue to heal that injury, which was supposed to be 3 to 6 weeks. This will be like 7 to 8. So I expect him to be fully healthy. And I don't think that he'll have any trouble moving the ball against an East Carolina secondary that is bad. And they got worse down the stretch as the season progressed. I mean, they're 121st in passing success rate, 126 in EPA per pass. And they gave up, 45 to Temple in the finale. Defense was fading, banged up a little bit down the stretch. So East and Coastal Carolina, when McCall was healthy, was one of the best passing offenses in the country. They weren't as good running the ball, and that's ECU's strength, but I just expect Coastal to have a ton of success on third downs here through the air with a healthier McCall. And the other side of the ball, the Coastal Carolina pass defense is also horrendous. So I expect Holton Ahlers and company to have plenty of success. The pace is my only concern. These teams aren't really fast, but I just think this will be explosive plays all over the place. Good quarterbacks with huge advantages against very bad pass defenses. I love the over here. I think both teams get into the 30s at a minimum.
Yeah, I like East Carolina. I can't disagree with you on the over. I like East Carolina more here. I like them to cover the spread. Grayson McCall entered the portal, fetched one of my couple wagers on East Carolina up in the double digits. But he's taking visits to Auburn this week out on the plains for to be Hugh Freeze's next quarterback.
I hope he goes there.
Yeah, I mean, Philip Montgomery is a great quarterback coach. He was RG3's quarterback coach at Baylor, just recently fired from Tulsa. So, I mean, that's a really great situation for Grayson McCall, which if you want to preview next year's SEC pod preview, if Grayson McCall is at Auburn, that's a game changer. But I think the problem that I have with Coastal Carolina here is starting center Willie Lampkin is in the portal. He will not be playing in this game. And he's good. Yeah, he was really good. And
I think ECU center might be out too, though, but
yeah, well, I mean, so McCall, we need to make sure that he's able, fully recovered, because in that Troy game, he's not mobile whatsoever. You can't run the triple option in space, the diamond triple option, whatever it is that they want to call it, unless you have a healthy ankle there. And McCall has not had a 10-yard run since week 7 against Old Dominion. That is the missing piece that is with this Coastal Carolina offense. So we'll see if that's available. But East Carolina had no issues limiting a different version of the triple option to less than 3 yards per carry when they faced Navy in week 2. So East Carolina has at least seen some sort of, quarterback, pitch, contain, keeper. They've seen some version of that if Grayson McCall is able to run this triple option. On the other side of the ball, Coastal has to find a way to stop Keaton Mitchell. I don't think anybody can stop Keaton Mitchell. I had a couple of bets against ECU this year, and Keaton Mitchell made me cry. 3.5 yards after contact, 81 missed tackles created, 29 explosive runs on the season. That's crazy. 29 runs over 15 yards. Coastal finished 112th defensively against the explosive run, and edge Josiah Stewart is in the portal along with 2 other starting corners. I'd be nervous.
Yeah, their pass defense is awful too. I don't think they're going to stop. I don't think they're going to stop Mitchell. I don't think they're also going to stop Ahlers and those receivers.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm on East Carolina. More that I hear you talk about it, maybe I should be in the East Carolina team total over business instead of the spread. So we'll see how it progresses. We get closer to the 27th here, but for me, it's ECU, and I've got to see Grayson McCall's ankle before I believe in the chance.